Hello there everyone, this is Mark3 and welcome back to Stationeers, where my plants are apparently going poorly. I think there's potato found in potato one. That's not very useful. There it is, potato. Okay, let's double check some of this stuff. So, auto ignition, growth, 40 minutes, right. Flashes at 373 Kelvin. Okay. Max temperature, ideal 30 degrees. I think it's slightly too warm in this room now. So I'm going to actually use these things for their intended purpose. It is this one. Turn you on. Set cold. I think it's the same as that. Why are you flashing an error? I don't know why you're flashing an error at me, Mr. Air Conditioner, but I'm hoping you can... Ah, there. Oh, I know why. I know why. It didn't have enough internal temperature, so right. So apparently things are a bit warm in here. Gonna let that fix itself a little bit while I munch on my lovely potato. Nom 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 nom. I'm actually getting thirsty as well. No! My potato! My potato has left me. We must mourn the potato. No. Let's go ahead and drink as well. Because I have actually refilled the thing a bit more. That actually takes us quite nicely onto the comments from last time while I try and fix things in here. Actually, let's go ahead and release the tank as well.
Waste tank critical.
Coming from Sparta Mouse again, you are very helpful in spotting things I'm not noticing. So thank you for that, very much so. Scar temperature's good. Turn it off. Ooh, almost drained that battery while I was at it as well. Look at that, 13%. That is a very hungry boy. Right, you ran out of water because you added 2 stacks of oxite instead of water ice. You might want to consider adding a passive vent to your water crusher. It's building up nitrogen plus what the oxide is adding to it. Just keep up the good work. I have a slight problem with that actually, which is, you see that there? That's the air outflow pipe. This is literally in the way, so I would have to replumb slightly to get access to that. But if it's building up nitrogen as I crash into things, as you say, then well, I want to vent the stuff anyway that's in there. But if it's building nitrogen from the water ice, then yes, I should probably get that source as a kind of priority, really. Just have to be careful where I unload stuff. I think... Well, I can't do it there, because that's where the... You guys are a menace to society, you know that? I think there. But... I can't put it down there, because I've got that stuff. I have got this charger here. There's no reason I can't move the charger up there instead. I think that's probably what I'll do. Oh yeah, look at that. They're thriving. It was the temperature. And with my waste tank added, that is a very healthy 4.6% carbon dioxide. Excellent. I still don't know where the pollutant came from, but oh well. Anyway. Yeah, Happy Aether were also apparently spotted that the air was not, sorry, the ice was not quite right as well. So let me just do this real quick. Let me dismantle this before I get sidetracked. I'm going to have to go outside to tear the cable down, though. I can tell you that for a fact. I just have to be. Doesn't. Oh, I don't have my hand drill. My hand drill is the one I yanked a battery from. There we go. Let's continue actually while we're at this. That's like, looks kind of weird there, but the switch is clearly visible. Let's do that. let's continue on actually, because we do have another comment from, well, the main comment from Happy Afer as well from last time, as I do the thing. That'll do. Main comment from Happy Afer. Let us do. Episode's more rambling than usual, yes, but thankfully you got your bearings in the second half. It seems multitasking of playing, thinking, and replying to comments is too much for your tired brain. Yeah, I am at my most vulnerable when my brain is most tiredest. Yeah, that's probably a safe way to put it, actually. I want to put the battery in there. Yay! I did the thing! Now I need to take this thing apart. Lovely. Yep, so there's something called streamer blindness, where streamers focus on chatting and oversee some very obvious gameplay stuff. I guess in your case it is taking the talking part that suffers. Don't worry about it too much, it's rather common to happen. Just calm down, focus on doing only one thing, and maybe repeat the sentence a little slower. I don't want to go too slowly. Why are you not... I need to go outside to fix you. Hang on. Okay, while we get this sorted out. I have actually pumped some more water into this crusher here. So that's why the tanks were filling up okay. Though that said, something of concern I think is very much internal pressure on this crusher is at 30 megapascals. That is not good at all. 30 megapascals. I don't know what the ice crusher's limit is actually. Let's pull it up. Auto ignition, storage. Doesn't. Might not have one. I know that the pipes have pressure limits, but it looks like the actual crusher itself might not. Though there's always the chance that if we don't deal with that, it might go splat by itself anyway. So, you know, I have to pay attention to that one. I just need to take apart this without taking apart the window, because if I do that, I'll lose the entire atmosphere. Something else I will get on with though, because this is the next part of Happy Afer's comments actually. So I pull this down. As West Base, I think the airlock system needs another vent as well. Those wait times would have annoyed me enough to install one long ago. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm updating from 1 vent to 4 vents, which should be a gracious plenty. Now I want to tear all this up and do it again. I think it is the talky part of me that suffers of it, isn't it? I don't mind. I'm just trying to hide things on the ceiling. Give me another few moments to get that sorted out, eh? One day I'll make sense. Just ignore the pipes flying all over the place in the background. I wasn't planning to pipe this today, actually. I think that'll be enough for now. But, yeah, I was getting pipes for another purpose, which is what I was mentioning last time. It's like, I plan to do the furnace today. I should have enough pipes on me still just for all this. I've also got this sorted out, and I do need to be aware that... Do I need another one of these? I need the... yeah, I need the complex connection. That one. I think I need another water pipe, though. That'll it. Right, yeah, just need another water pipe. Okay. Get into that pipe. There's what I want. One pipe. Oh wait, yeah. I need, of course, I need power as well. Right. Okay. If material spares, just turn the whole craft there into a. Sorry. Once again, I'm getting ahead of myself slightly. The comment from Happy Afer continues. If you have material, I was just turning the entire area where all my crafting stuff is into a room to shelter it from the storm. And that was actually my plan in the first place. I need to go back inside. Don't worry, enough of the vents are still in place for me to cycle through. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I was building things around like this and had the solar off to the side there, so that I could actually get iron walls and things and build in around my work area, this area. Just doing that. I don't think I want to do that. Okay, what I want to do, is dismantle this, which is a hand drill, I think. Hey. Now, because I've moved the stuff, that's the way I want it.
Air tank low.
Oh, air tank's running low. Yeah, this is that one of the other things I was trying to do as well, trying to sort this stuff out. And I think, for the moment, I'll actually take advantage of what I popped in there to pressurize this room a bit further. Just because I can. Might as well. I'm gonna...
Low.
What was that? Power low? Yeah, power's low. Okay, right. But I've also got like a mixer. I want to, I think, a bit more pipes still. There's what the other thing I want to tear down. The central vent. Wrench. But yeah, this can actually be used, I guess, to pressurize in here a little bit. It's not exactly what I planned. Got to say that for it, but it'll do the job, won't it? If I just pressurize into here. Okay. Oh, I also have to tear down these other ones as well and turn them. Just have to be careful. It's the crowbar to tear out these windows. Okay, you are fine. You are fine. It's these two I've shifted. But hopefully this will speed things up. I mean, it's more volume in the pipes as well, so there's a bit more pressure spread around the place. As well as it can more rapidly pull pressure from the inside there as well with the extra pipes in it as well. Why am I going outside again? I've lost track completely. Ah. Oh, yeah. I think it was to check on this. That was it, yeah. Right. Oh, yeah, because my air's low. Right. Anyway, yes. 30 pressure. Okay, it is now safely venting the internal oxygen. So the kilomoles are dropping in. That is venting into the interior. So yeah, I can now use that as a way to pressurize. Anyway, next thing, I want to actually run this one. I'll leave that running to continue guys. Because, I've got to remember, this thing, I was misreading kilopascals and megapascals. I noticed it in text on the actual thing, but I've gone out and got a little bit more oxide. So I can actually go ahead and fill this up some more. Wasn't a pipe 10 megapascals? Oh god, right. No, not a low volume pipe. What? I didn't know the low volume pipes were a thing. Okay, pipe straight. Pipe. 60 megapascals, okay. 16. So I can throw like 2 stacks at a time into this thing, it seems, with its current setup. But I can definitely greatly increase my charge. Only 24. I'm just watching a little bit nervously. Got to remember, temperature will affect the volume of the thing in there, so the pressure will increase in sunlight. So I'm not going to risk overpressurizing this. I'm just going to throw some random stacks in that I've got. I'm also going to feed that there too. There's my backup power. Very good, 33 kilopascals. That's way better than it was before. Oh yeah. I did a thing.
Air tank critical.
There we go. 23 kilopascals of air. Don't know what it's doing though. It seems to be rapidly dropping. I don't know what that bar means. You're not... Hang on.
Air tank critical.
Ah, damn it.
Health critical.
It wasn't the tanks I had to worry about. It was the blooming... Dang it. Now the question is, how much damage has that done? Whoops.
Oxygen critical. Pressure critical. Power critical.
Okay. There is apparently wreckage strewn around the place. Oh. That is... oh dear. Oh dear. Forgive me, I think I'm going to revert the save. That is quite catastrophic. I was going to try to avoid blowing something up today. Apparently I failed. Yeah, that is irrecoverable, that. Right. Okay. I will feed you that. Whoops. I think, actually, that the crater was impressive. The crater was very impressive. The problem is it blew all my materials away. It's fractured my greenhouse. It's scattered any surviving equipment. And it broke all my machinery. It was literally in the core of my base, and it's like... yeah, luckily I had an autosave right before I did that. So... yeah. 8 megapascals. I should be okay with 8 megapascals. I will check. It is a canister. That's the problem with pressure. It always finds the point of failure, doesn't it? So, just a flat hole canister. 8 kilopascals. Right. Really? Not megapascals? Kilopascals? 8,000 kilopascals. Wait, is that mega? Is this overpressured? Can I no longer use this? I don't think that... I think it's okay. I think it's okay now. I need to leave that in. Right. Okay, let's risk it again.
Air tank critical.
You're fine. 8 kilopascals. Or, well, 8 megapascals. I don't even know what transit did. Yeah. I did a thing. 8 megapascals is fine. Just don't go above that. I think I'll be feeding this thing by the half stack from now on. I should actually, you know what I should do? I should increase that, and there was a reason I was getting some stuff as well. Let me just do some modifications to this real quick. I wasn't too happy with that being just the only thing in it. There we go, how's that? We have a pipe meter now installed, on top of an additional storage tank on the side to just fit some more in. So now we should be absolutely fine. Extra volume. There we go. Stopped it cold. Let's go ahead and top this off.
Airtight critical.
7.6. There we go. Right, so hopefully I won't be doing that again. I do think that that is one of the great learning moments of Stationeers, isn't it? Whoops! Explosion. That sounds pretty accurate, actually. Close that, don't need them. Right, let's actually get on to what I was going to do today, which is I need this, which is my ice crushers. I do need that vent. Furnace kit. Yeah. Pipe meters, gas mixers, wiring. I think I need some more pipes. And I'll also be needing my frames and sheets as well. Because today, we're going to start playing with the good old explodey stuff. Yes. And I think this is industrial. Let's do it over that way, just to be safe, just a little bit way off. Plus it can tap straight into the main power line. Right, while I do this, let's get on with... Happy if his comment is still actually not finished. He suggested the whole, build up a safe space for my thing. Though he did wonder if a roof would be needed. Maybe just walls to catch things was his partial suggestion. I think that may be doable actually. It might work. I don't want my tool belt right now. Let's get the kit out. So that might be a thing. Just to stop things being blown away, but really I'd like to stop things to not... Well, if things go flying, they'll pile up and they might go over the walls anyway, and we don't know if there's an updraft if something hits a structure. So that's the thing. Let's try and do this. Continue on. The microwave scene was very funny. I know we usually can't expect these things from games, but closing the door is very important for using microwaves, as they shield you from radiation, to my knowledge. The casing is a Faraday cage, and without it, you would radiate/boil yourself while waiting for food. That is actually, yeah, I think that is true. That is a Faraday cage effect. I think this thing is on its side. Believe what we need is the gauge to be on top. While I'm on topic of this, don't raw potatoes explode if you put in a microwave, or is there just an issue with raw eggs? No, it is actually a thing with microwaves. That'll do. And the thing of it is that the water content of the potato would heat up and expand, but the skin of the potato would not. So once the pressure reached a certain point, that is when the potato would go splat. That is a legitimate thing. Again, of course, not done it myself. It's probably one of the things I've missed in my life. Because, well, I've never tried it. But the fact is that... iron sheets. The fact is that if you do that, then someone has to clean out the microwave afterwards, don't they? I know, that's not a very smart thing there for me, but yeah. Really quick though, very small, funny thing happened to me as I double check where my pipes are. They are topped because it's gas. Right. 1, 2, 1. Here is where I want to. Yeah. I'm going to avoid doing this because, well, once is enough, but in my test game I did actually manage to put together a furnace like this. I think, yeah. Let's put the cable in first. Yeah, so I did that. Got it all set up. Got it all nice. Then I started feeding it and running it, and it's like really hot and overpressured. So, and I put a passive vent on it and then an active vent on it, trying to pull stuff out of it, and it wasn't working. So I tried putting random stuff in there as well to try and cool it down. And I know anyone who knows Stationeers has groaned there because yes, I did waste a bunch of material. But something what I did is it turned out was I actually had it plugged in
Hydration critical.
wrong. Really? Yeah, I had it plumbed in like completely wrong. What I'd done is I'd hooked up my fuel mix to the exhaust port of the furnace, and I took the and the vent trying to pull stuff out of the furnace I actually had on the intake, so no wonder it wasn't working. I was trying to reverse the entire darn system.
Power low.
So yeah, that was a bit of a learning experience there. I also learned that well, the mix you put together in the furnace, it's not you can separate it. There's a thing called a centrifuge you put together, but it's very slow, very not very good at all. So it's like, yeah, because I had like a few hundred kilos of like raw furnace slag. I need way more cable than I thought. Jeez. So it just wasn't really working out too well. But yeah, that was my first attempt to use a furnace. Don't get me wrong, I got it working. Welding torch and iron sheets. But still, mistakes were made for that one. Not as bad as what I just did with the air refill system over there, but mistakes were made. I need cables for this. Right. I might need to make a copper run, actually, for this. Also, do you remember which ones were these? Does it label them? Input, output. Yeah. So the input's on this side here. And I plugged the fuel gas mix into that one there, and then was surprised when it wasn't working. Let's swap things out and get things charged up. I should recharge myself. I need food and water. I just need to check my plants as well. Oh yeah, look at that. That cycled way faster. Vent upgrade is a success. I may or may not have done the same thing again with the whole lid bit. Just saying. Hello, potato number 2. You are very numptious. There we go. Right. In the closet with you. The temperature is down in here, but the pressure... Oh. Apparently it's 120 kilopascals in here. I'll have to fix that at some point. We're overpressure. Not that the plants really mind, though. The plants are doing fine. There was actually something I want to apologise for real quick. There was meant to be a video of this last week. Last week, unfortunately, got kinda confused. I'll take 2 stacks of that. For now, at least. So yeah, I got quite confused. Like, time I was spent doing videos last week got caught up with stuff, and I did wonder why the heck official forms insist they're filled in black ink and block capitals. I think it's deliberately a form of torture. At least it feels like that to me. I really don't like writing too much stuff. It hurt in school, it hurts back here. So it's like, it makes your fingers cramp. Very nice. I do have that 16 coal backup base, actually. No, I'll try and find a bit more. Then I'll head back. Gotta remember, I'll be needing some stacks of iron as well, actually, for this. That's hard to believe. But all the iron that I built up in the base last episode... Actually, I've blown through most of it making pipes. Yeah. There we go. I don't want the more volatiles, I want the coal. Ah, what a time for sandstorm. I accidentally fed my pipe kit into the furnace, and then the moment the furnace spat it out, storm. And this is why you don't want to be trying to bounce around in a storm. Of all the times. Oh well. The furnace is basically operational now. Kind of. I just have to... Well, I lost my vent. It's gone. There's no way I'm going to get that back. But as you can see, I have actually got this set up now. Different colours. So volatiles will go in that side. Oxides will go in this side. There's a storage tank to help with each pressure. And I was just in the middle of trying to do the outputs when the storm decided to be a great idea to move off with my vent, well, with the valve, because I don't want to vent stuff constantly, you know. There's actually a wall vent. Interesting. Yeah, vent hot gases right by our feet. That seems like the best idea. I know this isn't a good time for it, but let's go ahead and do this anyway. Right, mining belt. We have ourselves some oxides and some volatiles. So, volatile crusher. Oxide crusher. Very good. Let's see. 1 to 2 ratio, so 1 oxide for 2 volatiles. Okay. I don't need the crushers anymore, so turn them off. Next thing, setup. Hey, it's back. Right. Is this thing, so... The question becomes, which one's input 1, which one's input 2? I don't know. I do not know. Maybe if I tear this thing up, it'll tell me. Hope so. It does not. Right. I'm going to assume my oxide is input 1. So, with that in mind, input 1... Actually, you know what? I can have a look, can't I? Mixer. 1 kit. I'm going to assume, yeah, 1 is the straight in and 2 is the side one. It doesn't tell me. Okay, so slightly higher oxygen to volatiles. Make sure that the things get burned. We are absolutely fine for pressure, because this will tell us accurately. We could go out real quick and see if we can find that thing. Is that it over there, actually? No, that's... One of the issues is it might have gone in one of these mining holes or things. Oh, here we go. Hey, it got caught. Nice. I have my emergency release valve. So, we are about to try and fire up the furnace. The storm was unexpected, but in the end, I guess nothing was lost, so that's okay. It's closed. Okay, so, right, here we go. Let's get the tablet out, because I need that. Oxygen, double nitrogen, pure volatiles. 33% and 60%. Okay, I need to increase the... yeah, input 1 needs to be increased ever so slightly. 70%, because that is 90-10. Okay, right, ignite. Pressure rising, temperature rising. Very nice. And we have ourselves a furnace. It will cool off over time, this. There is that. But basically we can feed ore into this thing and have it just produce stuff. Okay, let's check now. Steel. That was the last thing for today. Steel. Ingot steel. Right. Oh, 3-to-1 ratio. My smelting iron and coal in a 3-to-1. Problem is I don't have any iron knocking about, really. I've kind of run out. Maybe I can smelt some other stuff, but I don't really think so. Let's replace my battery while I think about it. Thank you all. Okay. I think another quick mining trip. Just get some iron ore. Where did I put my coal? Oh yeah, here it is. Yep, stack of coal. 3-to-1 it said. Might have our first batch of steel pretty soon. Okay, this should be it. This should be the moment. Temperature 522. Let's double check our steel requirements. It is 3-to-1. 500 Kelvin. Slightly under. Just says 500 Kelvin. Oh wait, no, here we go. Right. Not advanced, basic furnace. Tier 1. 900 Kelvin to over 900 Kelvin and above 1 megapascal. We need a bit more fuel. Got to remember this is cooling off as well. This thing isn't insulated. Just have to try and get that mix nice and hot. We've got the pressure. We don't quite have the temperature. A little bit more. I need to know for sure this time when I hit the release I am going to vent it. Okay, right. So, let's start feeding in materials. We have got materials. Plenty. Got to remember, we've got to do this one thing at a time though, so put that in. That is now smelting up some iron. Also got to remember, don't mix things in here if you can help it. That is smelting up real fast. I notice this is way faster at smelting than the arc furnace. The arc furnace, now that I've got this thing working, is basically a backup system. So now we should just add 50 grams of coal. Okay, I think we are, yep, smelting the iron has reduced our temperature. Fire it up. Is something wrong? Better not be. I don't think I've burned through all my stuff so far. Yeah, you're all good. You're all good. There it goes. So yeah, one of the things you can do to try and burn off the heat of these things is just like throw stuff into smelt. Again, don't mix. Remember to eject your stuff as you go. That's all done cooking. Not enough temp. I think it's also, well, it's partly because there's actually material in there now, so it's actually trying to heat up the temperature as well. That's why I'm having to dump more in to try and get it up to temp. It's got to heat that all the iron and hydrocarbon that's in there. Of course, that also means we need to hit that magical 900. Seem to be struggling slightly. Maybe I should vent and start again. Yeah, it's struggling. Right, let's go ahead and dump our pressure. You can see the heat wave going on. It's very hot gas we're venting right now.
Caution.
Look at that, external temperature is actually 500 odd degrees. Though that said, we are above temperature now. We just don't have the pressure of 1 megapascal. Oh, no, wait, no, yes we do. Will produce 200 grams of steel ingots. Yeah, I think we got it. Okay. So now if we vent... Da-da-da-da! We have the thing. It turned out dumping stuff was... Notice, by the way, our person held it up and then immediately put it away. I don't think I can check that, but... I wouldn't be surprised if that was, like, really hot. But yeah, we got ourselves steel. Our first chunk of steel. Very nice. Very, very nice. And we've still got plenty of resources to smelt more stuff, so let's throw this in here. Because got to keep in mind that one at a time thing. Put that away. But yeah, 200 grams steel. A little bit of that. Throw in the iron I've got as well. Got to wait until it processes that before I can actually throw some more in, I think. Yep, there it goes. Right, just a tiny bit more iron. Why did you do the thing? Oh, wait, are you down on temp? You are down on temp, I think. Just a little bit. But that's fine. Anyway, yeah, we got a seal. We've got the furnace running. It's ticking over nicely. Absolutely nothing happened over there. Like, not at all. Waste tank is slightly full, but we've got ourselves our steel, and that is where we are going to end this episode. We've got the good stuff. Steel is going to open many, many, many doors for us, actually. Big things being we can build a station battery. So, you know, we actually have a decent-sized power reserve rather than relying on our battery in the local power controller there. You are thriving. You are thriving. Corn is thriving, but it's like the potatoes. I did not catch that warning at all. The potatoes have been doing their own thing, though. Yep.
Waste tank critical.
There we go. Add more air pressure to this place. That's exactly what we want to do. Don't worry. I do have... One of my plans is actually going to probably fix that at some point, but we must celebrate with our usual rehydration, bit of water, bit of food. This is our third potato, by the way, as things have turned out. So yeah. With the presence of the holy potato, we must end there. This is Blind Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. You know the whole explosion that never happened? Remember that was entirely down to just air pressure going up when the tanks gave way? There wasn't any fuel gas mix in there. There was no explosives. It was purely oxygen pressure that ruptured things. And that was, yeah, something to be aware of. But yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Got to get back on track. I need to move that pipe there. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps out the channel. Hopefully keeps me from blowing myself up. Hey, more potatoes. Yay. We got another potato. Rejoice, holy potato. You have a friend. I need a fridge. Maybe we'll be able to build one now. Actually, maybe I could have already done that. I don't know. Yeah. Fridge, big batteries, station batteries, and probably tools. I should actually probably look at a tool workbench as well out there. Maybe see if I can upgrade my equipment. But yeah, that's it. That's the show. Thank you so much for watching, for helping me try to avoid massive disasters. And I'll see you all some other time. Maybe I should There is that tiny level of pollutants in here. The thing is, it's not much pollutants, though I'm not producing enough carbon dioxide for my plants. The outside world has probably has carbon dioxide. Hmm. I need to do better control the atmosphere in here. Pure Martian steel. Very nice.